Welcome, I'm Corey Hallam. I'm a creative, a director, editor, cinematographer, everything visual. As a business, I make music videos and visual production. I love to help build brands for artists. I like to make things. I started making videos when I was like 12. I got a webcam on my computer, set that up, and then just started making videos.
Oh my god, I got a text. People like me. 2 years.
For 2 years. This is like my buddy, my right-hand man.
About nothing. With my friends in my room, just doing random shit. When I say random shit, I have like a 15-minute video of me playing, I think, Minecraft when I was like 13. And it's just of me. It's not gameplay. It's just a 13-minute long video of me playing Minecraft, talking to my friend.
It's in line. Alright, cool.
It's in line.
Okay, cool.
Wait, do you have it on iTunes?
Yes!
It wasn't until I was, I think, 15, 14 that I got into like film. Not like movies, but like doing something more than just like vlogging my life. Something story-based or something substance-based outside of just like lifestyle stuff. I started making like artsy videos, like vlog artsy stuff. I remember doing some stuff with my friends who were like scootering and skating at the time. I think it was my sophomore year in high school when I met two of my friends that one of them made music and I just started doing videos for him. At the time, I was making YouTube videos. I always had a camera. I shot pictures just for fun. And he wanted a music video, so we did a music video. And I remember that one, I was doing After effects on some of the shit. Like I was really learning the effects side and that of it while trying to do this first video. I remember being in class, like thinking about it, and after school we were meeting up and working on it. And then that's the seed that got planted, and then that grew into WaveChange. I believe at the time WaveChange was already like created. I made an Instagram, named it WaveChange, just wanted something cool where I could post my pictures that I was making. And then yeah, it grew. It really grew. Like I made a snowball that day and I pushed down a hill and it's been rolling and growing ever since. And it's turned into an avalanche. An avalanche is a frozen wave, if you really think about it. From there, I just went heavy. Every friend I had in school that made music, I think we made a music video. There were 3 like consistent friends I knew that made music, and we would just make music videos every day. Whenever I was free, I'd link up with them, shoot. In high school, I knew I wanted to go to University of the Arts in Philly. That was the school I knew I wanted to go to. I knew college was like the right path to go. And that was an art school. And I wanted to go for film. I wanted to go for video. I wanted to pursue that. I toured it, went to Philly, toured the school. It was cool. Also toured other schools in the area and ended up going with UArts in Philly, Center City, Philly. And that decision led me to a year living in Center City, Philly. In this year, I met some of my closest friends today. I met Dejan, a dope-ass artist from Maryland. And he was the first artist I met that had like music on Apple Music and Spotify. I remember him showing me in the auditorium at like orientation. I met him and he was like, yeah, I'm an artist. Showed me his music and it wasn't on SoundCloud. It was on Apple Music. And I remember that shit had me shook. I said, bro, I gotta do a video for this guy. This guy's got music on Apple Music. This ain't SoundCloud. And then literally from that day forward, I think we met up later that day or the next day and we've started filming and making videos and content ever since. Yeah, for like a year straight, we spent every day together just vlogging, music videos, content, pictures in the studio. There, Dejan introduced me to a dope artist, Eddie Heartthrob, a dude from Jersey who's just dope because he's a sick artist from the same place I'm from. And that really, that relationship with Dejan really kind of sparked my collaborative with artists versus just making a video with somebody, knowing the person's brand and kind of developing it visually. And that's just something that comes with time, building relationships with these artists you work with. Because that's not something you can just force on hey, oh, nice to meet you, I want to build your whole brand. Unless maybe. I feel like you gotta know that person or get to know that person to do that. Making content. I think one of the vlogs is still up on the first video on this channel that's public, I think. And then I left school. I went to college for a year and a half in Philly and then I dropped out and moved back to Jersey. I was in class working on these videos, learning stuff I already knew. I'm not saying they couldn't teach me more and just the technical side of it. I went to school to build a career shooting videos for clients I wanted to, creating the videos I wanted to. And I was doing that. And when I saw that I was doing that and I was building a reliable base where I had steady income coming in, I said, all right, word. So I can keep killing myself mentally and stay in school and try to balance both for the next 3 years. And then afterwards, pursue whatever opportunities are there at that time. And that would make sense. That would be a path to take. It's not the path I took. I couldn't balance both. I'm sure I could, but I wanted to give my all to something, school or videos. I couldn't mentally pause the video work to give my all to school because of how it was snowballing and growing, and I was working with dope people and I was liking the music and videos I was creating. So I made the decision, videos full time. If videos fail in the next year or two, I can go back to school. And from that point, it's history. That's the evolution from my college days, I would say, is where WaveChange really like birthed. At that point is when WaveChange became like WaveChange. It wasn't just an Instagram page I posted on. It was like, this is a brand. This is the company I'm going to build. Something clicked in my brain and I really just went like overdrive. That's when I got linked up with Fat Boy. I was working with my close friend Lil Flex. Made one of my dopest videos I think I've ever made, on and on. To this day, it's still one of my favorite videos. It's still one of the top 5 videos I'll send to somebody when they say like, what do you do? Like, let me see your work. And yeah, just snowballed. There was like a year, I want to say a year or two, where it was just like fever dream. Like I can't even remember main details from it. It was just making videos. Shoot, come home, edit. Shoot, come home, edit. Shoot, come home, edit. It really helped flesh me into like the creative I am now, just having the freedom to just blindly create. And I say this with privilege. I was in the position, lucky enough to do that. I had a family that was willing to be like, all right, you want to go full time on this? We'll back you. I had friends that believed in me. I had a good support system. And I just continued making videos. It wasn't long after, honestly, I'm really not sure exactly how long, the shutdown happened. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. And actually during this lockdown, I made one of my biggest connections yet. Dejan told me he knew an artist in Jersey. This dude, Only Jamez. He was an artist from Jersey, and he said he had him on Snapchat, and he really didn't know much about him. He had talked to him a couple times, but he was from the same area as me, so he told me he was going to pass my info along. Jamez hit me up. I think we talked through Snapchat a little bit. We set up a meeting. From there, right off the bat, me and Jamez just started creating. We shot videos immediately. I think that day we shot a video, or the next day we shot like a quick running gun video, and then just started going crazy. I started shooting with the other sloppy vinyl artists at the time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We just, like I said, everything just kind of grew naturally and just kept creating. I leaned onto the creative, and leaning into my passion has really never led me in the wrong direction, I could say. Yeah, and that's pretty much where I'm at now. We're officially brought on Steve, the second guy under WaveChange, shooting videos, directing, editing, content, the full works. So yeah, now we're just expanding and creating, trying to make dope shit and have fun along the way.